UK who don't know anything about you, can you just tell them a little bit about yourself?
Yes, well, my name is April Fontana. I'm called the Oracle Healer. I do intense energy work on all levels, emotional, physical, and spiritual. I learned everything from going directly to source energy. I didn't take any classes or anything like that. I teach my method. I cure anything from a stiff neck, emotional problem, to cancer, diseases. I'm also an animal communicator. I can also just directly speak with somebody's conscious or higher self. No hypnosis or anything like that. I do that with a lot of kids that are MS, or I can even speak with a baby that way as well, or people in comas, or whatever. So my mission is to heal as many people and pets as possible, and for everyone to learn the Oracle method. So everyone in the world knows the Oracle method. They can take care of their family, they can heal themselves, and the world would be healthier and happy place.
Yes. It sounds so interesting what you do. And a lot of people will be amazed by it as well, the way you do things. And I'm amazed.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
I'm amazed by what you do. I think it's so interesting.
Well, I've never, my mother always told me I could do anything. And I take everything very literal. Some of my friends and family say, God, you take that so literal. Well, yes, I do take things literal, but it's in a good way. When my mother always said, April, you can do anything. Well, then that's my mom, and she said I could do anything. So I didn't read about healing, and I didn't do anything that most people would do with healing. And so I just went into it and just started healing. So there was no preconceived limitations of any kind, and I don't believe in any limitations with anything, to tell you the truth, because I'm a Buddhist. So I know there's no limitations with anything. So that's why I'm able to do what I'm doing. The bottom line is if you believe, then that's it. It's very simple, but it's difficult sometimes.
Yes, I can imagine so, yes. Because you will come across people what don't believe in what you're giving out. The healing you're giving. Some people just think, oh, no, that doesn't work. But it does work. And you've proved it. How good it is as well.
Yes, I have before and after. I have before and after MRIs. I have before and after blood work for curing cancer in 30 days. Now, that doesn't mean you can cure everybody. Like say somebody calls me and they say they want to be healed. But then I go into their energy, and their subconscious is saying something like, leave me alone. Or, no, I don't. Then I have to, tell them what their the issue, what's going on. I'm sorry, your subconscious is saying this. And then so I have a conversation with their subconscious, and I tell them why there's I'll ask the subconscious why. Oh, because I don't feel I deserve it. Blah, 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 blah. It might go back to something with childhood. So say I'm talking to somebody and, I got to get through this block. I'm clairvoyant, so I just see everything. I'm an empath. I also feel everything. What happens a lot of times, and especially like if I'm cleaning out chakras, I clean it out very intensely. I go through every single emotion that's from birth that's ever blocked that chakra, and I clean it out. and then I pop it open again intensely. What happens is I will see what exactly is blocking it. I might flash on the person, oh, when you were 8, this is just an example, Bob. When you were 8, your dad slapped you in the face. And they're like,
right.
He did,
yeah.
and then they start crying. But this is the key. This is the key. They
right.
take it personally. Obviously, they're a child, and why wouldn't they take it personally? I mean, even as adults, we do. So then, what I have to do is I have to physically or spiritually, however you want to put it, I actually walk into their house when they were 8, and I look at their parents. I feel the room, how everything was completely going on. So I'm looking at the person at 8, and I'm looking at the brothers, the interactions and everything. And I'll just simply put my hand over like the dad's crown or something, and I'll say, you know, your dad was in the Army, he was bipolar, he was this, he didn't know what he was doing, you know, or whatever. And then it makes sense. Oh, you're kidding. That's what I knew, something was wrong with them, but I didn't know what. And, you know, and then if the person is deceased, then we can also clear that up that way. Have a conversation that way, or it might be, a past life. It might be a parallel life thing, where parallel life is active. That is not in their best interest. And I don't go digging into the past life like most people. I just simply make it inactive.
Yes.
And so then it doesn't affect you anymore.
4285 number.
Okay.
Hello.
All right.
It's a 4285 number. Who's speaking?
Oh, my name is Cindy.
Cindy, would you like to speak to April?
Yes.
Hi, Cindy.
Hi, April. You're one of my friends on Facebook, and I read your posts all the time, and I really don't have a question. I just wanted to know if you picked anything up about me.
Well, let me see. Well, I'm feeling like you're at like some kind of crossroads.
Yeah, I am.
I feel like you want to go in this, like, okay, I see images, so I have to explain what I'm seeing. Like, I'll see like this glittery area. And so to you, that this area that you would like to, basically your dream, is all sparkly and shiny, and you want to go over there, but you're in a rut. You're just stuck because you're feeling insecure. You're feeling like you don't know if you can do it or whatever. That's what I'm feeling from you. I'm feeling you might, like, you look at it and you want it, and you actually, because I'm feeling, now I'm allowing myself to feel you, you feel it in your gut, and you actually feel like you're locked in a box to me. You know, you have to.
I have. Mm-hmm.
Right, but there's fear, and I don't know if this is a spirituality journey that I'm seeing with the glitter, that you want to go into, but I'm picking up on your third eye, and I'm seeing fears from childhood. Maybe you saw spirits, or you got scared as a kid, and that's what's blocking you from doing this or something. Do you have a brother?
My brother, who was 11 months younger than me, passed away on February 6th, and I've really been having a hard time since.
This year he passed?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, because I just said, do you have a brother? But I was picking up on your brother when you two were younger.
Okay.
But we can skip that part if you like. What's your brother's name?
Cal.
Okay. He's here or there, everywhere. He's showing me an image of you in quicksand, and he's trying to pull you out of it. So he's around you. I think you sense him, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. He's trying to pull you out. Now he's telling me he doesn't want you to do what you're doing. He's saying that you have his support and he can help. But I'm seeing this big, like, thing of quicksand. he's pulling on you, but your toes are still stuck, like you won't let go.
Okay.
You know? He wants you to talk to him out loud.
Okay.
The out loud thing is going to help because you're so in your head, and you have to do something about the nervous issue that you have.
Okay.
You get nervous, and the reason you're getting nervous is because you're stuck and you're not allowing yourself to express yourself. You know, I'm talking. You have to you have to bust out of this. Like, I'm seeing you now, like running across the park with your arms up and just screaming out loud. And it might sound silly, like, what am I going to do that for? What if somebody's looking? Because you care about what everybody thinks around you, and that's, you're not, once you have to get to a point where you just have to have confidence inside, and it takes learning skills. You know what I mean? You're also an empath. That's not, an empath. I just met a coach yesterday. An empath is a beautiful thing. But if you don't know how to ground yourself, if you don't know how to clean out your aura, because your aura is not clean, especially in the back, and shield yourself, and I mean intensely. I'm not talking like people talk about, and it's great, but it just doesn't work for me. Like putting yourself in a nice little bubble kind of a thing, that doesn't work for me. I need like major walls going on and mirrors and, all these things. That's what you need. That'll give you the confidence, because what's happening is you actually get confused in your head, and you're wondering about that. Like, am I like crossing the line of stress, or you're actually worried about that? But can I feel your energy for a minute? Do you mind?
Not at all.
I'm just gonna. Okay, let me just go in your. Yeah. Okay, you're not. First of all, you need to take more vitamins. You're lacking B12. You're lacking vitamin C. When I look at your energy, I see you like almost like your blood sugar's going low. You're like you're not eating right at all. And you're like your brain. Let me just I'm gonna put some vitamins in your brain so you can open up your crown so you can just feel good right now. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, this is what I do. Let me go in your crown. Now I can just clean it real quick and pop it, but I want to do it more thoroughly with you like I just normally would do it with somebody. Okay, so I'm looking in here and I'm cleaning it out. Okay, I see your brother, he was the one who always, now this is your thoughts in your subconscious, in your crown area. He was the one who was your rock. I'm seeing him as a rock. Okay, and now you look like you're going to fall over. But what you don't know, but what he wants you to understand, because like he's here, and then I'm looking at your energy, and I'm in your crown. What he wants you to know is that he is one with you. There is no separation. Just like my mom, when I talk in my interview, my mom is, we're the same blood, we're the same family. Okay, hold on a second. That's making you feel a little bit better. See, I'm turning my hand to the left to clear, and when I say something that makes sense to you, my hand just automatically starts going faster, so I know where you're at. I'm also seeing something going on with your mom. There's an issue there. If I see something in a chakra or around you, it means if there's an issue. So you want to tell me what your relationship was like with your mother?
It was good. She's passed too. I lost both of them.
Okay.
I feel like I could have been a better daughter.
Yeah. Let's see here. No. You loved your mom. Uh-huh. You loved your mom, and you were there for your mom, but you're talking about getting into some trouble or whatever. That everybody, well, not everybody, but I can relate to that. Everybody does stuff. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean you were not a good daughter. And you were lost at one point in your life. I'm not going to say on the air what I'm seeing, but you know what I'm talking about. And that that's just something that you went through. Do you understand what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But that doesn't mean you weren't a good daughter.
Okay.
What's your mother's name?
April.
April?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, 1 second. I'm tapping into one. And I'm in your crown. Still trying to clear it. She's telling me that you were always a sensitive kid and that you didn't know how to handle it. And that's why these things that I'm not going to say went on. Because you were like trying to, like you didn't understand what was going on. Like why you were so sensitive or you felt things, because you are sensitive and you are an empath. And so you were trying to like escape it. Like, because it made you nervous. I think you were nervous, like, at a very young age.
Okay.
But your mom knew what was going on. Your mom said you were a great daughter.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm able to clear this. I make noises because I do things very intensely. Clearing this out.
I'm starting to feel so much lighter.
Okay, well, I just threw everything out. We dealt with a few emotions. We're on the radio, so I'm doing as fast as I can. Okay, now I am giving your crown energy, balancing your crown, and I'm about to pop it open. Okay, your crown's open. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm seeing all kinds of stuff with you, like, the sides of your neck, tight, everything, so much fear around you. Well, I don't want to take up, when I see something, I want to just finish it. It would take me an hour and a half, but let me just load you up with some vitamins to make you feel better. Let's see what you need. B12, you got a digestion thing going on. I'm in your stomach. Probiotics and enzymes. You're dehydrated too. Selenite rain. I'm pouring that down your body. Baby pink rain for self-love. Violet rain for healing. Your heart races a lot. You need to eat more in little meals because you're hypoglycemic.
Okay.
But if you want to, call me and, outside of the show. But there's a lot. Now, let me shield you because anytime you either let somebody give you a reading or, you're opening up your energy. Your energy is so wide open, you feel every little thing, and it freaks you out because you think it's all you. Now, watch what you feel just when I shield you because you've never been shielded, I can tell you that, and especially not this way, okay? I'm going to throw metal walls in every area of you. Just notice how you feel in your space. Left side, right, front, back, above your head, under your feet, mirror spacing out, left, right. Okay, now let me close, even though that does close you, I close again. You should feel, how do you feel?
I feel safe.
Yeah. Safe and more you. So.
Thank you.
I don't even know how long I was talking to you, but I'm glad that, now you feel like, do you notice like your stomach, because my stomach's not hurting, so that means yours isn't. Like you have a nervous stomach.
It feels light. I feel light.
Yeah.
I haven't felt this light
because you're only feeling you. Plus, you had a little communication with your mom and your brother, too, and your crown is open. Now, I don't just suggest opening the crown. There's a lot of chakras, but we're just doing like a little freebie mini thing here.
Thank
so
you so much.
If you need me, just write me on Facebook. And it was really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too, and you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.
You too.
Thank you. Thank
Bye.
you. I'll put you on hold. Bye.
Okay.
That was wonderful, that was. That was so nice.
Sorry, I was trying to rush there. I don't even know how long I was talking to her. I wasn't looking.
Oh, don't worry about it, April. Don't worry,
Okay.
my love. We've got another caller here. It's a 1664. Hello? Who's on the line? 1664.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi, this is Yvette. My name's Yvette.
Hi, Yvette.
Hi, I was wondering if you could check my energy body. I have rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia, and I was wondering if you can help me with it.
Okay. I can help you temporarily because, let me see. Because we're doing like 5-minute things here, but hold on, let me look in your energy.
Just anything you can tell me, that'll be fine.
Well, I heal the things that you have an issue with. You don't need to take medicines and do all that. I actually heal it 100% and permanently. But I just can't do that in 5 minutes, so I'm just going to see what I can do. Let's see here. Did your mother have this issue as well?
Not that I know of.
How long have you had this?
For 7 years.
Yeah. Is that when you got a divorce or you split up with somebody? I'm seeing a man with his back turned.
No.
But are you divorced? Or
No.
were you in a serious... So I'm trying to figure out what happened 7 years ago is when this started?
Yes.
It's just how to cut through the chase to really, like, okay, what happened 7 years ago? Right before you noticed this issue.
I'm not quite sure. I just had a lot of things going on, especially with the family, you know. Like a lot of held in feelings and things like that.
I'll just do it the short way. Reversing what happened 7 years ago. That caused this issue. This is like extreme shortcut Oracle stuff. So 5 minutes here. You're reversing. Let me see. Yeah, you're an empath too. Do you know that?
I've been told that before.
You are. My image is all these people are around you, and you're. It's like if you could see the rays coming out of the TV set, and hitting us. That's what I'm seeing. Like people all around you, and the rays are just, hitting you and hitting you. But
yeah.
Another thing that I mentioned TV set is number one. You have to get a black tourmaline bracelet and salt lamps because anything electronic is really making the situation worse.
Okay.
Yes, it's stress and stuff. First of all, let me get rid of your stress level. I'm going in your adrenal glands. They're completely plugged up because what happens is from stress, I go all the way back since you were born. When the adrenals are clogged, then when we even get a little bit stressed, it's like, bam, the emergency cortisol comes out. Your hormones are also off. And so when I clear out the adrenals, it'll calm you down. Flush. Your thyroid is off, and that's because your adrenals are so packed up. So I'm fixing your thyroid. Okay, now, because of all that, your cortisol is like zilch. So, not cortisol, your serotonin. So I'm going to get your serotonin to work in your brain right now. Okay. Okay, give me an area that hurts the most right now.
Left side hip.
Your hips are crooked. I'm putting your hips in place here. Wow, that was out forever. Okay, I'm actually inside the left of the hip. I'm building up everything's off in here. I'm building up the cartilage, and the calcium in that area. Okay, how does it feel now?
It feels a little more at ease. I mean, the pain is unbearable sometimes, most of the time.
Okay, hold on. I'm doing 3 different tests with you so I can tell you what it originated from. So first was the actual bone structure was off. No motions. Okay, here we go. Okay, feel it now?
Wow. I can actually lift my leg without it, like clenching my teeth or something.
Okay, but do you still feel any pain? Do you still feel pain?
Just a very little.
Okay, one more thing.
And that's a big
difference. Then I'm going to explain what I did. Okay, so one more thing in here. Okay, feel it now.
Yeah, it feels pretty good.
Okay, so things are on so many levels. First, your hip's been out forever. Because it was out forever, it was like a grinding thing, you know. So I had to go in the hip after I put it in place, build up the bone in the area, and also the cartilage was too flat. So I fluffed it up. Then you only felt a little bit better, whatever you said. Sorry, I'm in mode, so I don't remember every little word. So then I wanted to see what's the biggest emotional thing. So I can go in there with rose quartz, or I can just go in there with my hand and make believe it's baby pink. That represents self-love. When I use the self-love in there, that's what made the biggest difference in your hip. That was not surgery when I did the pink. The first thing was surgery. The second thing was just self-love. The third thing that made it feel even better was to pull out any negativity. So the self-talking thing that you're doing, where you have to believe you can get better, and I'm seeing self-talking like you do the self-sabotage thing, and I understand you're in pain. It's like, how do you deal with this? You just fix it. You're able to fix it regardless of what the doctors say or whatever. So the main issue with your hip is self-love.
Self-love, okay.
The more you don't give yourself self-love, and I know it's hard because of the pain, you can call me up, or I don't know if you're on Facebook or whatever. You can call me up. We can take care of it. But you need to do self-love things. You need to take a bath in Epsom salt. Get a couple baby pink rose petals, or 3, and just pull the petals off and throw them all over the tub and make a real princess tub, okay? You need to look in the mirror and say, you love yourself, and let yourself cry it out. The only way you're going to get past the point is to go through the feeling of it. So make your princess tub, and remember, that's your water, correct? When you fill up the tub, that's your water, so you can just tell the water what you want it to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're putting the Epsom salt in and the rose petals, you simply just say, you're my tub and my water, and I want to feel totally self-love and love myself. This is what this bath is going to do for me. And this stuff is real. Like if I go inside you and let's say I'm using an imaginary, but it's really not, a spray can of selenite, which is a crystal, and to get rid of negativity. I'm just like, spraying with my finger, and yes, it's an imaginary can, but it's not. It's real, because if I can imagine it, it's real. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to heal all these diseases and things. So that's why I'm saying that's your water. You just have to get to a point where you believe it. But today gave you a little bit of hope, at least, because you're like, that was some extreme pain, and now you're not feeling it. So you go from there. Now you know you don't have to suffer, and that's the main thing. Let me close up your energy. Close. Okay, there you go.
Okay, well, thank you so much. That was a great
You're welcome
experience.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. This is fun. Can we do this for 3 hours?
Yes.
I'm having
Good,
I
yes.
love this.
That's wonderful.
I'm having a
I know
having
you
a
do. I know
blast
you
with
do,
this.
darling. Right, I'm going to ask you a question myself now. I've had a few problems with my prostate. It's not getting any better. It's still a bit enlarged. Can you do anything for me, please?
Oh, okay. So, are you open to me saying what I'm saying exactly? I mean, on an emotional level? Because usually that area, it might be a little personal.
Yes, I'm open to anything. April, I'm open to anything, my love.
Okay. Are you a diabetic?
No, I'm not, no. But it's worth thinking about. I shall inquire about it.
Yeah.
But
you're a diabetic.
no.
Yeah, but you're definitely diabetic. And the reason I say it is when I look down at somebody's feet and they look dark, like black feet, I'm not trying to scare you or anything, but
No,
that one's on me. That one's on me, Bob. You're letting me be on your radio show. I'll just fix your diabetes. But we can fix that later. But I'm just saying.
So much,
oh, no problem. But when I look at the feet and they look black, that means the person's a diabetic. So I just wanted to let you know that. Now let me deal with you said prostate.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay. It's infected in there. It's isolated.
I've been on and off for quite a while.
Hold on. I want to see. Okay, it's white cells lower. Adding cortisol. Now let me just replace it. Okay. And let me go back. Now it's fixed, but let me go back and see what was the problem here. Were you married?
A long time ago.
Mhm. And did she break up? Did she split with you because of something?
Yeah, I should say so. Yeah, I'm not. It's been gone. It's been 30 odd years ago. Yeah, probably did do. Yes, I'm not frightened of saying that. No.
Well, I mean, honestly, I'm seeing a guilt issue going on in that area, so you can put two and two together.
Right.
So let me just, you know what I'm saying. It's a guilt issue.
I do.
Yeah. So let me just. Without asking you and going back and forth into major personal stuff, I will just. Actually, we got several things going on in your body. I need to give you a full healing. You got. Oh my God! You got cholesterol. Cholesterol. You need vegetables. Just all kinds of stuff in your gut.
Exactly.
You need an overhaul, Bob. You need an overhaul, Bob.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yes.
All right, so let's take another caller. This is fun. I love this.
Yes.
Thank you.
Right. Got another caller. This is a 1664. Hello? Hello, who's on the line? Press 1 to come through.
Maybe they hung up.
Gone to. It just seems to have disappeared on us, but we'll find something. Don't know what's happened there. Right, they seem to have gone. But never mind.
I think I just got a message on Facebook that somebody was on the. Oh, they probably think that the show's over in 5 minutes, but we started late.
Yeah, but we can carry on.
Okay,
they can still ring in. No, they can still ring in on the show. Would you like to just tell them to ring back?
Yeah, I am. I'm putting a post on Facebook that we're going for another 15 minutes.
Yes, we can do, yeah. That's all right. It counts it down, but you can still carry on.
Now, I wanted to talk about something until somebody rings the phone. A lot of times when I go into somebody's third eye, people are always like trying to get the third eye open. They want their third eye open so bad. But then when I go in there, I see all these fears, like they saw spirits as a kid, or their grandmother always talked about, stuff. So they have this fear. And so I deal with that. But another thing is, not that many people talk about boundaries on this level. And so they're actually trying to open up their third eye, but then I see a wall, like, oh, I'm only going to go this far. And the reason is because, yes, they want all the abilities to do things, clairvoyant, all these beautiful things. But they're afraid. And the reason they're afraid is because they feel like the universe is just going to open and they're going to feel everything, and how are they going to handle it and all that. So I want to give just an example, and it's going to make sense to everybody. You got to have boundaries, or I would never be able to do what I'm doing, because the stuff that I see, there's no way. So the first time I went into somebody's energy where I started talking to the deceased, I didn't know that was going to happen, just like, everything else. I just go in there, and all of a sudden the father's talking to me, and then the girl starts crying, and, I'm in mode, so I'm not thinking, oh, my God, I'm just having the conversation, and it helped her so much and everything. And bottom line, after I was out of her energy, I sat down and I went, oh, man, I don't want to talk to spirits. Oh, I don't want to do that. And then I sat there and I go, but, oh, man, it helped that girl so much. What am I going to do? Because I get over all my fears by helping other people. I'm like, are you going to help that person? Are you going to be, basically a chicken? Or are you going to do it? So when I was done, I said, okay, I'm just going to set a boundary. And this is when I really, really learned about boundaries. So, yes, I will talk to the deceased if I'm working on someone. But when I'm done, there's not going to be no spirit like sitting in my chair or something in my room when I'm done. That's out of the question. So what I'm saying is people need to set up boundaries. They can have their third eye open and say, okay, I will accept I want to work with the clairvoyant a little bit, and I don't want to talk to deceased people. I want to feel this. I want to feel other dimensions, or I don't. So that's a major thing with people, because all these people are trying to get to another level, but there's so many fears there. So I thought that was very important to bring that up, that, the universe is a playground. It really is. When you understand the workings of the universe, It really is a playground. And you can pick, it's like going to Disneyland. You just pick what ride you want to go on. And if you don't like the other ride, then you don't go on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to bring that up.
Oh, that's fine. That's what the program's all about, is for people to listen in and ask you any questions about your healing abilities and all this. What would you like to do in the future?
What was that? I'm sorry. Someone just said something about.
It's all right.
They thought it was at 1 and 2 o'clock.
What would you like to do in the future? Would you like to?
You mean as far as my healing?
Yes.
I want everyone to learn. I want everyone to learn my method, because my method's unlimited. My method is immediate. If I heal somebody's whatever, it's immediate. Unless it's like a skin rash or something like that, you might not see it till the next day. But like say someone was in a car accident or whatever, and I'm built, I have to replace some vertebrae or rebuild them or I have to, like, somebody's liver or kidneys are going on them and I fix them. I want everyone to be able to do that. Everyone.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
There's too many people. There's too many people dying. There's too many people dying. There's too many people depressed. Too many people with anxiety. We're here to, like Abraham Hicks says, have fun.
Correct.
We're here to have fun, and we can't have fun with all this stuff. And I also wanted to bring up, which is in one. I make a lot of posts on Facebook, and it's so true. It's like most people are looking at it like we are physical beings. I'm sorry, I'm quoting somebody, and I can't remember who it is. We're physical beings trying to have a spiritual experience, when it's the opposite. We are spiritual beings trying to handle the physical experience. So when you look at it that way, it makes sense. Like, okay, we have to deal with all this peer pressure. We have to deal, with the actual body and the aches and what the emotions do to the body and all these things. So by just using some color therapy, you can get, if you know how to do it. I always use rain. I love rain for everything because it hydrates you and it washes things out. So just knowing some techniques can make it, like the girl that we were just talking to, not the last one, the one before that. Just her being shielded, she felt different. That takes a second. And I teach that stuff. Yeah, and another thing I wanted to bring up is when I teach a class, this is another thing about the future. When I teach somebody a class, I don't have like a set rule of what the class is exactly going to be. I go by what the person can handle, and if the person's an imaginary, we can really go far in an hour, or they can do a 2-hour or a 3-hour. It depends what they want to do. If they want to, like, if it's a mother and she wants to be able to heal the kids and the animals and, all this stuff, they would take more classes. But the first class is basic grounding, cleaning the aura, doing the color therapy, be able to get rid of some aches and pains if they're emotionally related, and intense shielding. That's huge, especially for so many people being empaths and sensitive. Now, when I teach somebody a class, if they're a healer, like say they're a Reiki, which is not what I am, but say they're Reiki, if they want to teach that class, go ahead and charge for it and whatever. I don't care. The only thing I care about is that they say it's the Oracle method. That if they're doing Reiki, but they're teaching the an Oracle method class, they can take a class from me and keep teaching it. I don't care. I just want the Oracle method to get spread out. I want everybody to be able to do it. But one of my goals is, as soon as I get in a certain situation, my first stop is I'm going to Africa, because I figured out a way to be able to heal like a bunch of kids or people at one time, because like if they have similar situations, I can do like 15 at a time, because I'm doing the same thing, basically. So that's another one of my goals. But I wanted to get out there. But, I'm very misunderstood, because even with the proof, they're like, that they have it in their mind, that's not possible. It's not possible. Like, even though people know that what I do is immediate, they get on the phone with me and I do it, and they feel it. Like, say somebody can't move their neck, they slept on it wrong, and I just fixed their neck real quick, and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I knew it was immediate. Really? You said it was immediate, but to feel it is a different thing.
That's totally different, isn't it? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
We've got another caller here. It's a 3616.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Who's there?
Hi.
Hello. What's your name?
My name is Tracy.
Tracy.
Yes.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, April.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm not sure what I'm doing, so I'm glad you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
I just got into the last 15 or 20 minutes of the show. I hate that I missed it.
No, he's gonna put it up. It's recorded, right, Bob?
Yes, it's recorded, yes.
Great.
Yeah, so yeah.
Well, I would love to know more, and I guess I'll learn just more about the shielding. I don't know very much about that.
Okay. Stand up.
Okay.
How old are you?
53.
Okay. Remember the old, I'm asking you that for obviously a reason. Do you remember how hard it was before we had electric garage door openers? So get that garage door down? Okay.
Yeah.
That's the intensity. I need you to pull this down like you mean it. Everything with the Oracle method is intensity and the intent, like I'm pulling this down. Okay, so it doesn't matter what aura you go in, but let's just for now use, and it doesn't matter what texture really either, but let's just use metal, for example. So raise your right hand up in the air, and closing your eyes is sometimes best so you can imagine more with your eyes closed. Okay. Now I just want you to know your aura's not completely clean and stuff, so you are locking this in. But you can just take the walls down, or I can, or whatever. So whatever, when you shield yourself, whatever you put in, you're locking the stuff that's stuck in your aura in there. So you need to how to clean out your aura.
And you're right.
I'll definitely show you how. Yeah, that's I can't explain it in 5 minutes, but okay, the shielding. So reach your right hand up in the air.
Okay.
And you're gonna imagine a metal wall you're gonna pull it down about 3 inches, 4 inches away from your body, and you're gonna pull that thing down like you really have a wall in your hand, and you're gonna pull it down all the way to your feet, and you're gonna slam that thing. When I'm making the noise like, that's what I'm doing, because I need the physical. It's like you're pulling a weight down in like at the gym.
Do
or
I
something.
do that now?
So pull the wall down really hard, like you mean business. Throw it to your feet.
Okay.
Did you do it?
I did it.
Okay, do your left side.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Okay. Now throw one in front of you. You can use like both hands like you're throwing it in front of you.
Okay.
Throw one behind you.
Okay.
Throw one above your head.
Okay.
And throw one under your feet.
Okay.
Now for added protection, like for empaths and things like that. Let's go with you. Let's go with a one-way mirror facing out. So in other words, any negativity or anything is just going to bounce off. So like you have your wall, like on your right side, you have your wall, and it's outside the wall that you're going to put a thin, like you're going to be pulling it down the same way and as hard. It's not going to break because it's your mirror. Okay, so you're going to pull it down outside of the wall. Just make sure it's one way. The mirror's not facing you, it's facing the other way. Again, put your right hand up, pull the mirror down.
Okay.
Now left.
Okay.
Front and back.
Okay.
Above your head and under your feet.
Okay.
That's shielding. That's oracle shielding.
So is that something I should do regularly?
Yeah, but again, your aura's not clean. You know,
okay.
So you got to learn how to ground yourself and to clean your. The thing is, you need to learn how to ground yourself. If you want to just like be feel at ease all the time and be able to like navigate your energy and all that, you need to ground yourself. You need to do some color therapy. Again, I use rain like a bucket, like you're pouring like a white or selenite rain through your body, not just over your body. It's actually going through you, and you let it all go in the bucket. When you'd be surprised, your little imaginary bucket, which again is real. When you look in it, it's not going to be white.
Okay.
And then it's going to be dirty because you just flushed all your emotions out. And then I use violet for everything. When you pull anything out of the aura or whatever, or you flush, and you have your bucket there, you need to throw it in, again, an imaginary fireplace, violet. It can be, mine's up like kind of up in the air, and so it kind of looks like a violet campfire, or it could be a fancy looking fireplace like in a house. It doesn't matter, but when you pour it on the floor, like if you didn't have the bucket there, well, guess what? If we could see everything, the energy, like if I flush you and don't have that bucket under there, I see the water going all over my feet, the dirty water.
Oh, okay.
And just like when you're pulling something, when you learn how to clean out your aura, when you're pulling something out of your aura, if you just like throw it in the air, well, guess what? It just bounced off the wall. It ended up on your bed. No, it could come straight back to you. Like when I do it, I throw everything in. It has to go in the flame. Because when I first started a long time ago, I was fixing my stepsister's stomach, and I wasn't doing the fire. And I ended up getting her stomach. So, that's how that stuff happens. That's one of the reasons that stuff happens. So whatever you're taking out, you need to get rid of it. So you would you would actually pick up your imaginary bucket full of your dirty water and throw the whole thing and watch it go in the violet flame. That's how you dispose of it. So that's just like, I'm talking so fast, but that's just, some little things there. So how do you feel that you
it gives me something to learn, something to work on.
Yeah, definitely. And if you want to learn, the rest of it, just call. Am I on Facebook with you?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you have to. I have a lot of Tracy's, so you just have to tell me which one you are.
Oh, I just found you through the Leo King Astrology. It's Schmidt.
Oh, okay. Love Leo King.
I do too. I'm learning a lot.
Oh my God,
and I love what you put up
him.
about the crystals too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, about the bracelets and all that.
Yeah.
And the crystals for pets and yeah.
Because I really am at the beginning phase, so you're even a little ahead of me, but I'll get there.
Okay, just
as
worry
far
about
as
the
information.
shielding. Yeah, I know. Plus, I'm talking so fast because we're on the radio, so, but at least you know that it believe me, it went into your subconscious anyway, so it's not, you know what I mean? So it's there. But
good.
At least you know how to shield. That you remember, right?
I think
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what order you go in. You don't have to pull it down on the right first and the left, okay? It doesn't matter as long as you cover all angles of yourself. The front, the back, left, right, above, like you're putting yourself
right.
in a metal box. And and don't worry about the mirror thing either, just for now, because I can see what's going in the conscious there. Just remember the metal walls in all areas and the intensity of throwing that thing down.
Okay. And that's going to provide my protection, right?
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
But again, if your aura is not clean, you're shielding over a dirty aura.
No, and I don't think I want to do that.
Well, it's better to it's better to shield it than to leave it open, because then just more stuff's going to get stuck to it.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
right.
just contact me about that, and
I will, because I have seen that ad, so I will do that.
Okay,
well, I'm
great.
glad I was able to call and get in and catch part of the show. I can't wait to hear it from the beginning.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna as soon as Bob gives me the link or whatever, I'll post it on my page.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah,
bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you for calling in. Bye.
Bob, I'm seriously having a blast here. I'm having so much fun. I could do this all day.
Yes,
I really
know
could.
You
this
could.
is
I know you
so
could.
much fun.
But seeing as we've had a few problems, what I suggest is, can I book you in for January the 7th?
I don't have my book in front of me, but
that's all right. What we'll do, we'll do another show and make sure everything works this time and everything. And I was going to suggest 7th of January or the 14th of January. Any time in January, I'll put you down first one in January. We'll do it.
Okay.
We can do a 90-minute show. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we need
a
3-hour thing.
But, I like it.
Because every person that called in or whoever's listening, it's going to give them hope, Bob.
Yes,
that's
I know
what it's all about.
But
that's what it's all about.
We can make it 90 minutes. The next one.
Okay, no problem. Let me give some of my information out on how people can contact me.
Yes. I was
First
going
of all,
to say that,
on Facebook, my name is April Fontana Clairvoyant Healer, but Facebook.com/The Oracle Healer. That's my personal page, but I use it as my business page because the business page, which I also have, I just don't like the way you can edit things and stuff, so I like to use my personal page. Later on this afternoon, I'm very excited to announce that I opened up the Oracle Healer group on Facebook. Nobody knows about it, but two of my closest, it's only two of my closest friends, and what I'm going to be doing in that room when I have time is giving, kind of like we just did, giving tips, giving, if somebody wants to ask I don't like the future reading thing, to be honest with you, because, that could change. It just depends what mood they're in, and that's going to change. It's more of a soul, whatever you want to call it, a soul reading, or showing them just what patterns they're stuck in. But I'm going to be making little videos. That's how people are going to, learn more about the Oracle method. And it's just for positivity. There's not going to be one thing negative in that room, or I'm going to delete it. It's just it's going to be a place where somebody can go where the vibes are extremely high, and we're going to support each other, and people are going to learn how to do things, and it's just going to be a really fabulous room. So
that sounds very interesting.
And my website address, my phone number and emails on my website is theoraclehealer.com. The Oracle Healer. Some people just put Oracle Healer, but it's theoraclehealer.com.